Hello and welcome to Learn to Drive the Easy Way. I'm approved driving instructor Michael Gambin and I'm going to show you how to drive manual, automatic and cars fitted with disability controls in the easiest way possible. So sit back, relax and enjoy. And remember to hit the subscribe button underneath to see all of our videos. So in this video, I'm going to show you the controls of a manual vehicle. I'm not going to go into a huge amount of detail simply because some vehicles may have a slightly different layout in where the lights or the windscreen wipers are, but the main controls will always be the same. So the first thing is the steering wheel, pretty self-explanatory, makes you go left and right, but a very common fault for learners is they don't steer enough. To go around most corners, you'll need around 3/4 to 1 turn of the steering wheel. Whereas most people that have had a sort of experience with an arcade game knows that if you just turn half a turn, it will go around the hairpin, and that won't be the case. Now, full lock, which is when you can't turn the steering wheel anymore, on most cars will be around 1 1/4 to 1 1/2 turns of the steering. So it's a lot more involved than what most people expect. I've uploaded a video in the description underneath to show you how to use the pull-push steering technique, which is the best way to turn the steering wheel. So practice that because that will make your life a lot easier on your driving lessons. The next thing is the horn. Now, on most cars it's in the centre of the steering wheel, but sometimes it may be a button on the side, sometimes even on the stalks. So again, find out where that is on your vehicle. The stalks are the bits that come out from the side of your steering wheel just behind. Now, traditionally, the indicators will be on the left-hand side, and it's click down for left and up for right. Now, again, when you go around most corners, if you've had to turn at least 1/4 of a turn, once you straighten up, the indicator will traditionally turn itself off, so you don't have to click it off manually. But if you have straightened up the steering wheel and you can still hear that ticking, or you can see the light on the dashboard, click it off manually, so just a little tap. And again, traditionally, windscreen wipers will be on the right-hand side, but the way you would operate them may be slightly different. It might be a twist, it might be a click. The next thing is the pedals. Now, we operate the pedal as C, B, A. So clutch on the far left, brake in the middle, and accelerator on the right. Your left foot does the clutch only, and the right foot does the brake and the accelerator. And the reason for that is because, number one, you shouldn't use the brake and the accelerator at the same time. But the other thing is because when you're slowing the car down to a stop, if you're using your left foot on the brake, you would have to put your clutch all the way down to stop the car from stalling. And if your left foot's operating the brake pedal, you won't be able to access that clutch as well. So stay strict with keeping your left foot on the clutch only and the right foot for the brake and the accelerator. The next thing is the gears, and again, I've uploaded another video to show you how to change gear, and again, that's in the description underneath. But that will traditionally be on your left-hand side. 1 to 5 is the same in pretty much every vehicle, but reverse may be different. The parking brake, also known as the handbrake, is again on the left-hand side, normally a little bit further back towards your hip. To operate the parking brake, the first thing you want to do is squeeze the button on the end with your thumb, and then you lift it up so you hear the click. Once you've heard that, then you can put the parking brake all the way down. That will now allow the car to move. Once you've come to a stop, to re-engage your parking brake, this does differ from one car to another. In this vehicle, you squeeze the button, then you lift. Once it gets to the highest point, you let go of the button before relaxing. Some cars, though, you might not have to use the button, so it's good to have a look at the owner's manual to find out. So that's the main controls on a manual vehicle. Now, the things that you also need to take into consideration is how to turn your lights on, how to turn your wipers, and how to wash your windows as well. How to demist, how to turn on your heating or cooling, so air conditioning, how to open windows. Also, things like how to turn your stereo on or how to change the volume or the station. And the reason why it's really important where you know where all those things are is because when you're driving, your concentration needs to be spent looking out the windscreen and the mirrors. you don't really want to be looking around the car trying to find out how to turn on Kiss FM. So it's really important that you know where those things are, because that could save you from having an accident. So I hope that video has helped, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Traditionally, it would be for pulling away and stopping.